The Canton Fair is the largest trade fair in the world. There are 34,000 exhibitors at this fair. The fair is held in 3 phases. In Guangzhou, China, the first phase is for electronics and electrical items, and that's happening right now. The second phase starts soon and will focus on construction and decoration. We're actually going to that phase of the Guangzhou Fair on Monday. The third phase, in 2 weeks, will cover medical supplies, clothing, cosmetics, etc. You could spend 5 days exploring the fair and miss a lot. It's huge and crowded. We found a company at the fair, a manufacturer of home appliances, and Ms. Eskandari is the product manager. It includes medical supplies, clothing, and cosmetics. We found a home appliance manufacturer at the fair. Ms. Eskandari, the product manager, is coming over. We found a company at the fair, a manufacturer of home appliances that Ms. Eskandari created and is coming. We went to the city of Fushan thinking we'd check out a factory. In my mind, I was imagining something like the Pish Tile factory, maybe with a production line of about 500. We got there and realized that the owner of this factory wasn't around. We saw that the upper floor of a hall was about the size I'd say was roughly this big, and they had set up a production line that stretched from that wall to this table. But they were only doing assembly work. They weren't doing anything else. We went there and saw that the owner of the factory wasn't around. The upper floor of the hall was about the size I'd say was roughly this big, and they had set up a production line that stretched from that wall to this table, but they were only doing assembly work. They don't do anything else. For example, I'm saying that the shell of that home appliance would come from one place, the heating element would come from another, and they would just assemble them together. That was the whole job of this factory. Its name was that it was a factory. So just know that a lot of these other factory owners might be in the same boat, so keep yourself humble during your negotiation. Well, let's talk about negotiations, and we'll talk about it in detail. In the meantime, as Ms. Jafari also said, it's not like you're going to be a prostitute the next day just because you're in class. Now, if a customer is sitting here, you need to be ready to jump in and make your pitch. You gotta get out there and get your hands dirty in the sun. We're right here with you. We're definitely here for you, but be prepared to take the time and follow up. If you want to just sit back and see what happens, whether things go well or not, let me tell you, you won't succeed. You need to get involved, gain some experience, and have some variety. Please reach out to Mr. Mon at Hackdash for that reason. The kids in our class share experiences. We talk about it that I thank him for letting us present here. It helps traders understand their actions. Without those experiences, one might say, let's just talk about ourselves and our work and discuss that. I'm Mon at Hackdash from Parsen Group. Visit parsen.me. We sell Apple and Microsoft products. Active in Tehran, I can share more. I was an employee until 2016, then started a business importing Apple and Microsoft products. The face you see now isn't the same as before. You might wonder why. Hello, I'm Monad Hackdash from Parsen Group. Parsen.me. We sell Apple and Microsoft products in Tehran. I was an employee until 2016, then started a business importing and selling these products. When I met Mr. Engineer, I looked like those who lost billions last Friday. Let me tell you their story. Our office discussed this last Friday. Tehran is active. I was an employee until 2016, then started a business importing Apple and Microsoft products for partners and users. When I first met Mr. Engineer, my appearance was similar to those who lost billions just this past Friday. Our office discussed this last Friday. He said, I thought he was joking when he said I looked like someone who lost a shipment. Losing a shipment is depressing. I thought he was joking. He said, my shipment got lost a few days ago. I asked, are you serious? He said, yeah. I asked, what happened? We're busy selling to partners and users. When I first met Mr. Engineer, I looked like someone who lost billions last Friday. I thought he was joking. When he said, I looked like someone who lost a shipment, I was like, what to say? He said, my shipment got lost days ago. I asked, seriously? He said, yes. I said, what happened? Explain it. I honestly thought he was joking. When he said my face looked like someone whose shipment had sunk. I mean, a sunk shipment is really depressing. I was like, what should I say? I thought he was just kidding around. Then he said, a couple of days ago, my shipment sank. I was like, are you serious? He said, "Yeah." I asked him, "What happened? Can you explain it to me?"